Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear students. Hope you all will be fine and healthy. Today we are here for our fourth lecture of business process engineering, and under the umbrella of business process management, today we will explore some new dimensions. But before that, let's quickly wrap up our previous lecture. In our previous lecture, we discussed the remaining three processes of business process management, that are plan, monitor, and act and adjust. We talked about the goal of operational planning and financial planning. We also discussed tactic-centric planning and budget-centric planning. We also had a detailed discussion on monitoring framework and highlighted diagnostic control system. We also talked about act and adjust process in detail. So let's move towards our today's lecture. In today's lecture, we will have a discussion on some very interesting and important aspects of business process management, that are business performance measurement. We will deep dive into all the necessary details of performance measurement, like importance of performance measurement, why there is need for performance measurement, KPIs, features of KPIs or key performance indicators, and effective performance measurement. We will also explore business process measurement methodologies, and under this umbrella we will discuss two very important business performance measurement methodologies that are balanced, Scorecard and Six Sigma. After detailed diagnosis of both the methodologies, we will also have their comparison, like differences between Six Sigma and balanced scorecard. So let's start. Performance measurement. Measuring the performance of business processes has become a central issue both in academia and business, since organizations are challenged to achieve effective and efficient results. If I coin your question, in case you can't measure something or some business process, can you change it or improve it? The answer is simply no. We can't improve a process without performance measurement. So performance measurement plays a significant role in optimization or business improvement. According to Simon's 2002 performance measurement system, assist managers in tracking the implementation of business strategy by comparing actual results against strategic goals and objectives. A performance measurement system typically comprises systematic methods of setting business goals together with periodic feedback reports that indicate progress against goals. All measurement is about comparison. Raw numbers are really of little value. If you are told that a salesperson completed 50% of deals he or she was working on within a month, that would have little meaning. Now suppose you were told that the same salesperson had a monthly close rate of 30% last year. Obviously, the trend is now good. What if you were also told that the average close rate of all the salespeople at the company was 80%? Obviously, the particular salesperson needs to pick up the pace. So, in performance measurement, the key comparison revolves around strategies, goals, and objectives. As we are discussing performance measurement, let's talk about key performance indicators and operational metrics. Key performance indicators and operational metrics can ultimately bring the indispensable value out of the overall business performance. Business matrices are used to evaluate performance, compare results, and track data to improve business outcomes. They are commonly used by operations managers, strategic leaders, financial professionals, or analysts to tackle insight and improve performance. In essence, they are able to learn from historical data and adjust for present and future operational and strategic performance. Some of very popular business matrices are sales revenue, net profit margin, gross margin, sales growth year to date, cost of customer acquisition, customer loyalty and retention, net promoter score, qualified leads per month, lead to client conversion rate, met and overdue milestones, and employee happiness. Now, if you talk about KPIs, then KPI is a key performance indicator is a measurable value that demonstrates how effectively a company is achieving key business objectives. Organizations use KPIs at multiple levels to evaluate their success at reaching targets. High-level key performance indicators may focus on the overall performance of the business, while low-level key performance indicators may focus on processes in departments such as sales, marketing, HR, support, and others. KPI and metrics are both vital for performance measurement, but both are used for different purposes and in different situations. So if you talk about their differences, KPIs are measurable values that show you how effective you are at achieving business objectives, and metrics are different in that they simply track the status of a specific business process. In short, KPIs track whether you hit business objectives or targets, and metrics track processes. A number of books provide recipes for determining whether a collection of performance measures is good or bad. Here are a few points that are among the basic ingredients of a good collection. Number one is measures should focus on key factors. Then measures should be a mix of past, present, and future. Measures should also balance the needs of shareholders, employees, partners, suppliers, and other stakeholders. Measures should start at the top and flow down to the bottom. And they need to have targets that are based on research and reality rather than be arbitrary. Although all of these are important, the real key to an effective performance measurement system is to have a good strategy. Measures need to be derived from the corporate and business unit strategies and from an analysis of key business processes required to achieve those strategies. There is more to performance measurement than simply keeping score. An effective performance measurement system should help to do the following: align top-level strategic objectives and bottom-level initiatives. Identify opportunities and problems in a timely fashion. Determine priorities and allocate resources based on those priorities. Change measurements when the underlying processes and strategies change. Delineate responsibilities. Understand actual performance relative to responsibilities and reward, and recognize accomplishments. Take actions to improve processes and procedures when the data warrant it. Plan and forecast in a more reliable and timely fashion. A systematic performance measurement framework is required to accomplish these aims as well as others. Over the past 40 years, various systems have been proposed. For our discussion, we will examine two most widely used approaches, that are balanced scorecard and Six Sigma. So let's start with balanced scorecard. Balanced scorecards are probably the best known and most widely used performance measurement systems. Organizations use balanced scorecards to communicate what they are trying to accomplish, align the day-to-day work and everyone is doing with strategy, prioritize projects, products and services, measure and monitor progress towards strategic targets. The name balanced scorecards comes from the idea of looking at strategic measures in addition to traditional financial measures to get more balanced view of performance. The concept of balanced scorecard has evolved beyond the simple use of perspectives, and it is now a holistic system for managing strategy. A key benefit of using a disciplined framework is that it gives organization a way to connect the dots between various components of strategic planning and management, meaning that there will be a visible connection between the projects and programs that people are working on. The measurement being used to track success, the strategic objectives of the organization is trying to accomplish, and the mission and vision strategy of organization. Balanced scorecard suggests that we examine an organization from 4 different perspectives to help develop objectives, measures, targets, and initiatives relative to those views. So first one is financial perspective. This perspective views an organization's financial performance and the use of financial resources. Then we have customer perspective. This encapsulates organizational performance from the perspective of customer and key stakeholders the organization is designed to serve. Third is internal process perspective. This encompasses the quality and efficiency of an organization's performance related to the product, services, and other key business processes. And lastly, we have learning and growth perspective, also known as organizational capacity. So organizational capacity views human capital infrastructure, technology, culture, and other capacities that are key to our breakthrough performance. So that were the 4 perspectives. The example on the screen shows balanced scorecard for an e-commerce business. Balanced scorecards are extensively used in business and industry, government and non-profit organizations worldwide. More than half of the major companies of US, Europe, and Asia are using balanced scorecards, with use growing in Middle East and Africa as well. A recent global study by Bain & Co. listed balanced scorecard 5th on its top 10 most widely used management tools around the world. Now, second methodology is Six Sigma. Six Sigma is a method that provides organizations tools to improve the capability of their business processes. This increase in performance and decrease in process variation helps lead to defect reduction and improvement in profits, employee morale, and quality of products or services. Now, I have a question for you, and you people have to answer the question in comment box. Question is, I have explained you about Six Sigma in this lecture. In our previous semester, we have also discussed different aspects of lean process, lean production, and lean process improvement. Now you all are supposed to explain about Lean Six Sigma. Fine. What do we mean by Lean Six Sigma? This is your task. You will explain me in the comment box. So let's move further. Since its inception in the mid-1980s, Six Sigma has enjoyed widespread adoption by companies throughout the world. For the most part, it has not been used as performance management methodology. Instead, Six Sigma is used by companies as process improvement methodology that enables them to scrutinize their processes, pinpoint problems, and apply remedies. In recent years, some companies such as Motorola have recognized the value of using Six Sigma for strategic purposes. In these instances, Six Sigma provides the mean to measure and monitor key processes related to a company's profitability and to accelerate improvement in overall business performance. Because of its focus on business processes, Six Sigma also provides a straightforward way to address performance problems after they are identified or detected. Six Sigma projects follow two project methodologies inspired by Deming's plan, do, check, and act cycle. This methodology comprises of 5 phases each. First is DMAIC. This methodology has 5 phases. It is used for projects aimed at improving an existing business process. And second is DMADV. It is used for projects aimed at creating new product or process design. So first one is about existing business process and second is about creating new product or process design. So let's deep dive into both the methods. In DMAIC methodology, this methodology has 5 phases. First is define. Here we define the problem, the voice of the customer, and the project goals specially. Then measure key aspects of current process and collect relevant data. In next phase, analyze the data to investigate and verify cause and effect relationships. Determine what the relationships are and attempt to ensure that all factors have been considered. Seek out root cause of the defect under investigation. Then we have the next phase, improve. Here we improve or optimize the current process based upon data analysis using technologies such as design of experiments, Poka-yoke or mistake proofing, and standard work to create a new future state process. Set up pilot runs to establish process capability. Then we have control. In control phase, the future state process to ensure that any deviation from target are corrected before they result in defects. Control systems are implemented such as statistical process control, production boards, and visual workplaces, and the process is continuously monitored. Next is DMADV. This is also a 5-phase methodology. In the first phase, define design goals that are consistent with customer demands and enterprise strategy. Second one is measure and identify. Measure and identify characteristics that are critical to quality, product capabilities, production process capability, and risk. In third phase, that is analyze phase, analyze to develop and design alternatives, create a high-level design, and evaluate design capability to select the best design. Third phase is design details. Design details, optimize the design and plan for design verification. This phase may require simulation. Then the last phase is verify. Here we verify the design, set up pilot runs, implement the production process, and hand it over to the process owner. So that was about Six Sigma methods. Let's have a light debate on differences between Six Sigma and balanced scorecard. If we talk about balanced scorecard, it is strategic management system, whereas Six Sigma is performance management system. Balanced scorecard relates to the long-term view of the business, and Six Sigma provides snapshot of business performance and identifies measures that derive performance towards profitability. Balanced scorecard designed to develop balanced set of measures, whereas Six Sigma designed to identify a set of measurements that impact profitability. Balanced scorecard management system consists of measures, whereas Six Sigma measurement system based on a process management. Balanced scorecard focuses on growth and Six Sigma focuses on maximizing profitability. Balanced scorecard emphasizes targets for each measurement, whereas Six Sigma emphasizes aggressive rate of improvement for each measurement irrespective of the target. Now, that was our today's lecture. Before finishing our today's lecture, let's wrap up what we have discussed today. In our today's lecture, we see what do we mean by performance measurement system. We discussed KPIs and its distinguishing characteristics. We talked about how does a KPI differ from an operational metric. We explored characteristics of an effective performance measurement system and four perspectives in balanced scorecard. Then we discussed Six Sigma and its methods. Lastly, we have a comparison between balanced scorecard and Six Sigma. That was our today's lecture. Inshallah, We will see you in our next lecture. Till then, Allah Hafiz, stay blessed.